Starting off close to home in Parliament, where officials from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation have returned to appear before the Public Accounts Committee to respond to audit queries into COVID-19 funds received and expended by sector between 2019 and 2021. Former Permanent Secretary David Obong has blamed the debacle on Minister Dr. Monica Musenero for reportedly disappearing with all accountability files. Last week, Dr. Musenero also failed to show up in the committee with any accountability documents.
Normally, they start with entrance meeting to the institution. They carry out the audit. They provide interim management letter. There's a pre-exit, issuance of final management letter, and then exit meeting. But I've gone through the document here. I don't see that coming up. Maybe it came up because on 30th September 2021, my then running contract as Permanent Secretary was terminated, and accepted the termination in good faith, and I left way for the ministry. So maybe the process I'm talking about could have been reignited later. If it was done, then it's okay. But the reality during the audit is that there were a lot of innovative actions. Maybe because they were auditing Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, where innovation is part of the ministry. For example,
you mean you could have infected them with your innovative ways?
No, when they came in, I think they said, why don't we be innovative other than going through the traditional processes? So they conducted the audit. They called each officer individually, I'm told, for interview. They used their report.
You are told by who?
Some of the officers that were called. I also was called, all the way from Otuke. And
all the officers who were called were from Otuke?
No, me. I was called from Otuke to come.
Yes, to come.
Yes. There was no pre-exit meeting, and all the above were further made worse by the fact that the audit was being taken at a time when the office of the ministry were ordered to leave, and indeed they left the ministry. All the files in the ministry, including personal files of officers, including personal files of COVID undertakings and any other operations to the ministry, were taken away.
Who took them away?
Well, it was taken by the minister and their team, where I don't know.
Which minister?
Science, Technology and Innovation.
Who?
Dr. Musenero. Even my personal file, I joined the service in 1978. The file was so huge that I was now contemplating writing a book on myself. Even that file also was taken. I don't know where it is, what it's being used for. I hope it hasn't found its way in some funny places. But what worries me, Mr. Chairman and members, is that these officers whose files were taken were in the service, and they have the potential of progressing in the service. But how will they progress wherever they are if they don't have their personal files and personal records there? Maybe wherever they've been deployed now, their files will be taken there. I hope so. But this is an area that the Ministry of Public Service should have interest in, whether the personal files of the officers are still there, and if they are not, how are they going to be constructed? In my case,
our newsroom will compile a comprehensive report that will be shared later on in our subsequent bulletin.